Bro, we back in the building. It's Goodfellas Sports TV talking about the Eastern Conference Finals. We just did the Western Conference Final prediction. I put that link in the description as well, so you can check that out. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Let's get it in one time for the one time, right? Toronto Raptors taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. I believe the Raptors were the 2 seed. Obviously, the Bucks had an overall best record in the NBA. You got the boys from the 6, Toronto Raptors. You got in my projects, Jacks, Milwaukee Bucks, man. But let's talk a little bit real quick. Series preview and pick a winner as well for the series, and tell you how many games to go win in as well too. I was 3 out of 4 last round. Denver, got me with the whoop-de-blam, but we got the Bucks series right, got the Toronto Raptors series right. Obviously got the Golden State Warriors series right? A lot of people want the Warriors to fail, and they let that cloud their judgment. But Toronto, Toronto need to make some adjustments. And a lot of coaches scared to make adjustments this time of the year. At some point, they keep riding with Kyle Lowry. You got to bench him. Him and Fred VanVleet is going to be non-factors in this series. Milwaukee got too much length on the defensive end. Lowry ain't going to be able to get past Bledsoe. I'm not saying he long, but he bigger for a point guard. He ain't going to be able to get around Middleton. If he got around them, he ain't going to be able to get over Brook Lopez. Fred VanVleet and Kyle Lowry probably going to be non-factors. So what I would do with them, I would try to get Brook Lopez in foul trouble. Marc Gasol, he still can play. Toronto, they just don't know how to utilize the center the right way. If I'm Toronto, I want to play through Marc Gasol, low post, high post, a lot of two-man game between him and Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard can't keep going on 1-on-5. This team is too long to go 1-on-5 with, so they need to run Kawhi Leonard, like I said with Stephen Clay. Run them off some screens, back screens, pin downs, curl downs. Just put him in motion to get him some easy buckets, man. He can't keep going 1-on-5. He going to get some. Him and Gasol. Gasol is a wonderful passer. Gasol can make things happen in high post, low post. He can get it. Feature Gasol with his back towards the basket. Kind of use him like Ewing. Post up, 10 to 15 footer. Play through Gasol. Gasol should be your secondary option to Kawhi Leonard primary. If they get to doubling Paul Gasol in the post, man, Kawhi Leonard, Siakam be able to shoot. I do a lot of two-man game with Kawhi and Marc Gasol to get him intrigued in the game and involved. And what I would do is I have Siakam slashing and cutting. I have Ibaka playing the boards and stretching out to the three-point line. Also have Siakam sitting in that corner shooting that shot. I want to get Siakam some easy buckets. Siakam got to play fearless, man. He was scared. He was shook. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks in Game 7. He can't play scary no more. He got to shoot the ball. All them sitting around pump faking, scared to shoot the ball, can't happen. That's what I would do. Kawhi Leonard, Marc Gasol, my main two options. I'll put Norman Powell in there in a minute over Kyle Lowry. Let Norman Powell, bigger guy. He can shoot the ball with more confidence. He can put the ball to dribble. He can finish over the top of some big fellas. That's what I'm looking to do. You know what I'm saying? That's my adjustment. I'm putting Norman Powell in there over Kawhi Leonard, Fred VanVleet, Danny Green. And I'm just play through Gasol, play the two-man game with Kawhi. Let Kawhi do what he do. Move him off some screens, get him some easy buckets, and a lot of motion in my offense. And let Pascal, Siakam stretch the floor out with Ibaka and Danny Green. Have Pascal cutting as well with Norman Powell cutting and stretching the floor out. That's what I would do. But if I'm in Milwaukee, what I'm doing is I'm playing my regular game. Stretch the floor out. Let Giannis try to get in the paint. They got nobody to stop Giannis at the rim. Let them get in some foul trouble and let Giannis do his thing. But I think Toronto going to have to pack the paint on Giannis. Make him a shooter. Even if you got to go to some matchup zone, make him a shooter and let somebody else beat you. But if Giannis is able to get to the paint, kick it out to Middleton and Bledsoe, it's going to be a tough series. But, if I'm Milwaukee, I'm just doing what I usually do. I might be posting up Giannis a little bit more, seeing Middleton and Bledsoe, let them stretch the floor out and shoot over threes. Ilyasova, Mirotic, and guys like that. That's what I'll be looking to do. I wouldn't change nothing, but the whole thing about it is there's a lot of unknown variables in this. You don't know how Chris Middleton gonna act. Bledsoe, none of them guys have really been there before in a big game like this. And with Toronto, you got the experience with Kawhi Leonard. He's been here before. Ibaka, he's been to the championship before. So Marc Gasol, he made it deep in playoff runs before. Milwaukee is very, very green. And outside of Kawhi Leonard and Ibaka, Toronto is very, very green. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Toronto. I'm gonna go with Milwaukee in 7. I'm going to say it go 7. And I'm going to say Milwaukee get it because they're at the crib. They got better coaching. And I don't trust Siakam. I don't trust Kyle Lowry. And I don't trust Nick Nurse. He can't. I'm not sure how good of a coach he is. I don't trust nobody. I trust Budenholzer. He's been here before. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and trust Milwaukee because they got home court advantage. They got the better coach. I'm going to go Milwaukee in 7. And I do think Kawhi Leonard's the best player on the court at the time. But we'll see. But, hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Let me know who y'all got to win in the comment section. I got Warriors and Bucks, and I picked the Bucks to win the championship too, so don't forget that. I could be wrong. But, hey, it is what it is. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or a video request. Keep sharing the videos. One time for the one time we grinding. Appreciate the love, support from everybody. And check our NBA playlist out, NBA 101 and NBA Talk. We gone.